Hey there guys, so Aston Villa have just got rid of their manager and are looking for a replacement, and at the top of the list is going to be Steven Gerrard that they're going to look to replace Dean Smith with. But in this video I'm actually going to give 5 reasons why I think why Steven Gerrard, I think will stay at Rangers. The first reason why I think he will stay at Rangers is I genuinely think he's actually quite happy at Rangers. It's a big club, and I also think he's got a good connection with the fans. And I do genuinely believe that he kind of feels very safe and got a homely sort of vibe in Glasgow being at Rangers. He's been there for a while now, around maybe like 3 or 4 years coming up to at Rangers. So I think he just overall is quite happy in the position that he's in, and he's in actually a good position for success at Rangers. My number 2 reason why I think he'll stay at Rangers is the trophy success that he had last season, winning the league for the first time since 2010 season, 2011 season for Rangers. He's got all these players like Sakala, the likes of John Lundstrom also joining in the summer. Also the players he's bought in previous windows like your Connor Goldsons, Kamar Roof, Ryan Kent. He's kind of assembled a good Rangers squad, and I think they're in a peak and prime position now to kick on and try and win some more trophies after getting that first league in 10 years. And Steven Gerrard is a winner at the end of the day. He loves winning trophies wherever he's at. If he does go to Villa, I think he has a much lower chance, of winning trophies at Villa than he does staying at Rangers, because I think they're in a prime position to retain the league. Celtic have got a bit better under Ange Postecoglou, but I do think that still Rangers are in the prime seat to retain the league. And I think he wants to focus more on cup competitions in the Scottish, basically the Scottish Cups, because he's kind of struggled in the Scottish Cups. And I think he wants to accumulate more success at Rangers. Reason number 3 for me why I think he'll stay at Rangers as well is that Rangers are competing in the Europa League. They still have a chance of getting into the next round of the Europa League if they do win a couple or the last couple group games. They've got 4 points. I think they're on joint points with the second place team in the group, which I believe is Sparta Prague. So they're in still a good position to qualify. And if he does go to Villa as well, I think he's got a much lower chance of getting European competition as well, because it's going to be very highly contested, those positions in the Premier League, because you'll have your Leicesters, your Arsenals, even your Man United who are struggling, your Tottenham's under Conte now. So it's going to be much harder for Aston Villa to get on to the Europa League sort of level. They might get Conference League football, but I think Steven Gerrard wants to go into Europa League and maybe above Champions League as well. Now let's go into reason number 4, which is, at the end of the day, Steven Gerrard is a bit of a risk. He is a bit of a risk, even though he's doing well at Rangers. At Premier League level, it's a lot more intense. If it does go bad at Rangers, if it does go bad at Aston Villa, if he does go, it kind of knocks his confidence. It kind of puts him in the same position that Frank Lampard was in. Lampard's struggling for a job, and I think the end goal for Steven Gerrard is to eventually get the Liverpool job. And if it does go bad at Villa, it kind of knocks that opportunity down a peg, and he's going to have to build himself back up again. Whereas if he stays at Rangers, wins consecutive league titles, wins cup competitions, it's more experience in the bank. I know it's not like the highest competition wise, like it's not very intense competition apart from Celtic, maybe your Hearts as well, or your Aberdeens if they turn up, but it's more experience under the bank at Rangers, and also the chance of competing in European competition. Also, the people linked with the Aston Villa job I think have better credentials, like your Roberto Martinez, who seems to be linked with every Premier League job available right now. He was linked to the Newcastle job before Eddie Howe got the job. And also another one who's on it is the Denmark coach. It's more of a risk if he does go to Aston Villa than staying at Rangers. I think it's more of a safe bet staying at Rangers and building up your credentials there. I know that Steven Gerrard is not going to stay at Rangers forever. I think he will eventually move on, maybe at the end of this season or maybe the end of next season. But I just don't think it's time yet for him to move on at Rangers. Kind of feels like a bit of unfinished business still. in the terms of the league positioning, in terms of like league just winning leagues. He's only won one league and one trophy with Rangers, and right now he's in a good position to kick on and win more trophies with Rangers. And also, I think he is genuinely quite happy at Rangers. I wouldn't think he'd be wanting to leave, seeing the position he's in right now. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy football content, this is the channel where you're going to be at. A lot of Premier League football content coming like this on a regular basis. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and also subscribe to the channel for more football based content. And yeah, thanks guys for watching. Cheers guys.